what the hell am I doing here? Alright, guys. Alright, I want y'all to make a guess. Which one is the one game that's going to happen this weekend? Middlesbrough City or Southampton versus Hull City? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1, the answer is Hull City Middlesbrough is happening this weekend. The reason being because Hull City are not, because Southampton are expelled from the Championship playoffs. IRL, they are. You guys see here in Athletic and New York Times, which you should go if you want to know. Southampton expelled from the Championship playoffs over Spygate, Middlesbrough reinstated. So if you guys haven't heard, I believe this came out just yesterday. Southampton have been expelled from the Championship playoff after omitting spying on other clubs, with Middlesbrough, who had defeated in the semi-final stage, reinstated. The If my brother comes up, please do not cancel me. Right, again, Southampton expelled from the Championship playoff after admitting spying on other clubs, with Middlesbrough defeated in the semi-final stage, reinstated. The Championship playoff final will now be taking place between Middlesbrough and Hull City in Wembley Stadium on Saturday, May 23rd. The kickoff time yet to be confirmed. So that is how it is going to work tonight. All right, I'm going to scroll down. The South Coast Club will appeal decision made by the English Football League's independent disciplinary, which, if you don't know what is the English Football League, is the EFL commissioner, which also sees them handed a 4-point deduction for the 2026-27 championship season. The EFL said in a statement that Southampton had admitted multiple breaches of EFL's regulations related to unauthorized filming of other clubs' training, which in those cases were the one with Middlesbrough, and the other two were with Ipswich Town just last month and Oxford United in December. Southampton released a statement on Chief Executive Phil Patterson's Wednesday. He admitted the club's conduct was wrong, and he argued the citation there was no proper citation offense. That is meaning the club must have been doing something wrong. And this is a meaning of truthness. And I'm telling you, it's absolutely absurd. And it's getting bad. So, in this case scenario... Okay, guys, we're going to have pictures. And we do. Middlesbrough said the club welcomes the outcome, which sends a clear message to the future game regarding sport integrity and conduct. As a club, we're now focused on the game against Hull City at Wembley on Saturday. Ticket information will be for our supporters will be available shortly, they added. Parsons issued an apology from Southampton to the clubs involved and the Southampton supporters. They said intended to demonstrate change, accepted, deserve, and sanitation. So what I'm meaning here, there is something going to be clearly in sight. Alright. But here it is. This is the part which I want to talk about. However, he claimed the potential financial consequences from the sanitation made it the largest penalty imposed to an English football club, EFC. I mean, it isn't like it should be. Should Southampton have beaten Hull City in the Championship playoff and would have won promotion to the Premier League? They would have been guaranteed of £20 million at least. Broadcast 6 incomes. But over these following 3 seasons, Parsons cited Leeds United $200,000 fine for spying in 18-19 Luton Town and Derby counties, significant EFL point deductions in 2000 and 2021 respectively. Everton's point deduction in 23-24 season and Chelsea's fine in March and Southampton's punishment management disproportionate in the comparison. Yeah, so if you don't remember, Chelsea and Everton were both terribly punished, specifically Everton. I feel bad for them, but like, if it wasn't by that, it would have been even in the regulation battle in the first place. So okay. Southampton have denied an opportunity to compete for in a game worth more than £200 million, Parsons said. We're gonna go down. He continued. Everton's eventual 6-point deduction, 23-34. Following losses of £124.5 million. That's a lot of money. Dude, I'm not joking. That's a lot of money. And they figured they worth what been taken for Southampton in a single afternoon. The largest financial penalty levied by the Premier League against Chelsea in March of this year, which was £10.75 million. Bruh. To my club, it's a joke. Oh my god. Combining with no sporting sensation, this probably owing £45.7 billion in close payments for the 7 years. We said to not minimize what occurred in this club, we will have accept what was wrong, and we will say proportionally what was wrong. Because the proportion itself is a principle of natural justice, the commission was entitled to impose a sanitation. It was not, we will argue, entitled to impose one man, especially disproportioned every previous sanction of the English game. Here's another part. The EFL statement detailed Southampton admitted of breaches requiring regulations of requiring clubs to act on almost good faith, even in observation in another club's training session within 72 hours of a scheduled match. Many of the breaches concerned free fixtures against what I just mentioned earlier, Oxford United, in December 2025, Ipswich Town last month, which was April, and in Middlesbrough just now. And here's one thing. Southampton lost 2-1 to Oxford, which doesn't matter. They drew with Ipswich 2-2. The statement continued the EFL's now discussion with all these three clubs regarding the implications of today's decision and making a further announcement to do a cost. Here is the picture. So this is the Middlesbrough Athletics. Look at this guy. This guy right here is spying. Because if you guys don't see, this is the guy that was spying. Which, I mean, to be fair, it is a very bad thing. Alright. So, yeah. The EFL charge came last week after Southampton analyst William Salt allegedly observed Middlesbrough training session 48 hours before the teams played off in the semi-final first leg, which obviously finished in 0. But Southampton won the 2-1 tie in the second in the stoppage time goal in the second leg at St. Mary's. Amongst Middlesbrough evidence, the photo spy was a member of the head coach Tom Irks. Backroom analysis with the team half-covered tree at Rockcliffe Park training ground, holding up his mobile phone, which was an iPhone. The club also statement a former member of Southampton's staff regarding the press of spying on opponents before matches, according to the source briefed in the matter. Hull City coach Serge Jarobek warned against the denying of the fine and wanted to see a collateral damage. After they beat Millwall 2-0 in aggregate to reach the final, the first time since 2016, Hull City will be in the Championship playoff final, which they won. Southampton finished the league season 4th on 8 points, with Middlesbrough finishing 5th, 7 above Hull City with 46. So, yes, it was the one right here. Right. So I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna go right now. Change right now. Alright, doesn't matter if it's Spanish. So we should change it, but no. So, here it is. Hull versus Middlesbrough. It's on Paramount Plus this weekend. I'm sorry, I actually deleted myself. Okay, nice. It will be on Paramount Plus, so those of y'all who are interested, you can watch it there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And I feel sorry for y'all as Southampton fans.